Hello, good morning, students. Let us discuss some more topic of this chapter agriculture, technology, and institutional reforms. Agriculture has been practiced in India for thousands of years. Sustained uses of land without compatible techno institutional changes have hindered the pace of agricultural development. Why has India not improved in technical and institutional reform in agriculture? So, in spite of development of sources of irrigation, most of the farmer in large part of the country still depend upon monsoon and natural fertility in order to carry on their agriculture. Agriculture needs serious technical and institutional reforms. Collectivization means collecting land from the landlords, jamidars, extra part of land, consolidation of holdings, that means scattered part of land of a farmer collecting at one place, cooperation means doing agriculture in cooperation, and abolition of jamidari system were given priority to bring reforms in India after independence. Land focus was the main focus of the first 5 year plan. Right of inheritance had led to fragmentation of land holdings. Laws of land reforms were enacted, but laws of implementation were lacking. Means rules were made, but implementation was not done properly. What were the steps taken by government in agricultural reforms? Government of India embarked upon introducing agricultural reform to improve Indian agriculture in 1960s and 1970s. Green Revolution based on use of package technology and white revolution were some of the strategies initiated to improve Indian agriculture. But this led to the concentration of development in few selected areas like western part of the country, or you can say Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh. Therefore, in 1980s and 1990s, a comprehensive land development program was initiated, which included both institutional and technical reforms. Provision for crop insurance against calamities, establishment of Grameen Bank cooperative societies, and bank for providing loan facilities to the farmer at lower rate for interest were some steps taken. Other steps taken by government credit card, KCC, personal accident insurance scheme, PAIS, are some other schemes introduced by government of India for benefit of farmers. Moreover, special weather bulletin and agricultural program for farmers were introduced on the radio and television like Kisan channel. Bhudan and Gramdan. What is Bhudan and Gramdan? Mahatma Gandhi declared with Vinoba Bhave as his spiritual heir. He also participated in Satyagraha as one of the foremost state satyagrahis. He supported Gandhi's concept of Gram Swarajya. After Gandhi's martyrdom, Vinoba Bhave undertook Padayatra to spread his message throughout the country. Once, when he was at Andhra Pradesh, some land farmers demanded land for him for their economic well-being. He assured them to talk to Indian government for provision of land for them if they undertook cooperative farming. As earlier I said that cooperative farming is that farming which is done by farmers collectively by collecting the inputs as per their economic status, as per their availability. Sri Ramchandra Reddy stood up and offered 80 acres of land to 80 landless farmers. This was known as Bhudan. Later he introduced his ideas throughout country. Some jamidars offered to distribute villages among the landless. This was known as Gramdan, as the different villages were in their control or in their hand after independence also. So due to this effort, they distributed that villages to the people, landless people, and this was known as Gramdan. However, many landowners choose to provide some part of their land to the poor farmers due to fear of Land Ceiling Act. This Land Ceiling Act is an act passed by the government that extra land than a certain limit will be taken by the government, and in this fear whatever extra land was there to the people they distributed among their near one and dear one. This Bhudan and Gramdan movement initiated by Vinoba Bhave is also known as bloodless revolution. Contribution of agriculture to the national economy and eh, employment and output. Agriculture has been the backbone of Indian economy, though its share in gross domestic product (GDP) has registered as declining trend from 1951 onward. In 2010 and 11, about 52% of the total workforce was employed in the farm sector. Declining the share of agriculture in GDP is the matter of serious concern because any decline and stagnation in agriculture will lead to decline in other spheres of economy having wider implication for society. Establishment of Indian Council of Agriculture Research ICAR, agricultural universities, veterinary services and animal breeding centers, horticulture development, research and development in the field of meteorology and weather forecast were given priority for improving the Indian agriculture. In this table, you can see the growth of in GDP and major sector, agriculture, industries, services. 10th 5-year plan 2002 to 2007, agriculture 1.7. This is a growth rate of GDP. In 11th 5-year plan, 3.2. In 2012 and 17, means 12 to 17, target was set 4, and its target target was rechanged 4.2. Industries, the similar tenure, 8.3 in 2002, means 10th 5-year plan, 11th 5-year plan 7.4. See, in this all it is looking that industries and services are, you can say, secondary sector and tertiary sector is showing more growth rate than agriculture, much more higher growth rate than agriculture. Though GDP rate is increasing over the years, it is not generating sufficient employment opportunity in the country. Growth in agriculture is declarating. Indian farmers are facing a big challenge from international competition, and our government is going ahead with reproduction in the public investment in agriculture sector. As Indian farmers are facing competition, they are not able to compete the developed countries farmer, as a lot of subsidy provided by that country's government to them. Subsidy on fertilizer is decreased, leading to increase in the cost of production. In our country, the subsidy is decreased by the government, and that increased cost of production of farm. Reduction in imports duties on agricultural product have proved harmful to agriculture in the country. And whatever agricultural products are imported from other country, of course that are in favor of the consumer of our country, but against the farmer of our country, because the similar products are produced by our farmers and which may face competition with that imported goods. Farmers are withdrawing their investment from agriculture, causing downfall in the employment in agriculture. Of course. Now, food security. Students, this topic has been deleted from your syllabus part. 1 or 2 year earlier, it has been deleted, but still maybe in your book. This is not to study for class 10th. Impact of globalization on agriculture. In the 19th century, when European trader came to India, Indian spices were exported to different countries of the world, and farmers were encouraged to grow these crops. Even today, it is one of the important export items from India. During the British period, cotton belts of India attracted the British, and eventually cotton was exported to Britain as a raw material for their textile industries. The Champaran movement started in 1917 in Bihar because the farmers of that region were forced to grow indigo for British textile industry. So this is one more. impact of globalization. Under globalization, particularly after 1990, Indian have been exposed to new challenges. Despite India being an important producer of rice, cotton, rubber, tea, coffee, jute, and spices, our agricultural products are not able to compete with developed countries due to their highly subsidized agriculture in those countries. Of course, as I earlier I said to you people, that other countries in the favor of ecological balance, they provide a lot of subsidy to their farmers, and that way their production becomes cheaper than Indian, or you can say cost of production in their country, in that rich country or in that developed country, looks lower than India. And that way when the both the goods are coming in export and import market, Indian farmers are suffering with competition problem. To make agriculture successful and profitable, proper thrust should be given to the improvement of condition of marginal and small farmer. The Green Revolution promised much, but it is being alleged that it has caused land degradation. Very clear. As Green Revolution was brought to improve the agricultural production, but as whatever different inputs were used in due to Green Revolution, that caused a lot of disadvantages to soil, to underground water, to fertility of the soil, to quality of the soil. So there is land degradation. The key word today is gene revolution, which include genetic engineering. We are talking here about changing the genes of that different seeds which we are using for crop production. In fact, organic farming is much in voice today because it is practiced without factory made chemicals such as fertilizer and pesticides. Hence, it does not affect environment in a negative manner. Indian farmers have bleak future if they continue growing food grain on the holding that grow smaller and smaller as the population rises. Means to say, if the similar practice whichever we are having at present, it continues in future, then we can say the India or Indian farmers are not going to have good economic condition, not going to have a better future. Reason, productivity of the land is decreasing day by day. Population is rising. Pressure over land is increasing to grow more from the same piece of land. And if there will be shortage of grains, of course it will be imported. Then there will be tough competition with the other countries' farmer. So that competition will cause harm to the Indian farmer. Productivity of land is decreasing, that also will cause increase the cost of production of grains or whatever they are growing. So that is why Indian farmers should diversify their cropping pattern from cereal to high value crop. This will increase income and reduce environmental degradation simultaneously. If the farmer will grow that